Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about Cardano, why it pumped, because a couple of months ago I told you that I sold all my Cardano when it was around 2.5, something like that, and I'm waiting for a clear bottom until I buy back in, because Cardano is not a bad project, but the team is very laggish and they are slow. Now obviously we all know that they promise big stuff and they don't deliver, they don't keep up their promises, and that makes the community very disappointed. And that happened in the last 2 years maybe. Now in these 2 years they did release a couple of things. Sunday swap is functioning and people can use it. They released the smart contracts, so on, but the growth didn't really happen, the growth which they promised. Now yesterday Cardano started to pump again, and I wanted to discuss what could be the trigger of this pump, how long it could go, and is this a good time to buy back or not, because for every pump there is also an analysis in the background, and yeah, we need to do it, because an asset which goes up, it also comes down. So let's go forward and start with Bitcoin. I just wanted to make an update. Bitcoin is at the 43,000. It is holding it pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy about that. We are still waiting for it to break out from this triangle. Usually we know that the symmetrical triangles are a bullish sign, but we do have a very important and strong cluster of resistance at the 44,000, which will probably take time to break through. After that, as you can see here on my chart, the 55 is also something which probably will hold Bitcoin back. But if it breaks through the 50,000, which is a very big psychological level, I'm expecting a lot of people to FOMO in again, because they will just think that, okay, now Bitcoin is going to the moon. Let's go forward and see Cardano. As you probably saw, Cardano went from 0.77 to the 1.15 to be honest, and that is something like a 50%, almost 50%, exactly 50% growth. And we need to ask the question, is the downtrend over? Because it seems that it came out from the downward trend, it broke the resistance, and since then we are seeing 4 green candles. For 4 days it is pumping continuously, and it seems that it is facing a very big resistance at 1.2. That is the zone which was a big support when it was in the upward trajectory, and it also held the price for several weeks when it was coming down. I do think that Cardano is a good project, as I mentioned, but the team is not something which I like to see. Right now there are several articles which are writing about Cardano because it has one of the biggest pumps from the big market cap coins, and now everybody again says that, okay, Cardano is going to flip Ethereum. Well, Cardano is not going to flip Ethereum for some time, because Ethereum is also having a big update in June. One of the happenings which could trigger the price of Cardano could be the Coinbase staking rewards, meaning that Coinbase added the option that you can stake your Cardano and you get a hefty 3.75 APR per year, which is delivered or distributed every 7 days. Now 3.75% is very low, and if Cardano's price doesn't go up significantly, the 3.75% is half of the inflation. Therefore people will not make much money on their Cardano investments. Obviously a lot of people from the community, because they have a very big community, they bought Cardano at 1 cent or 10 cents, something like that. Therefore they can still go lower, because they are still in 10-11x right now as it stands, the price. But the 3.75 is not too much. Now people in the US cannot get staking rewards from many projects. We know that a lot of staking rewards are blocked and people in the US cannot participate. And Coinbase being the biggest exchange also in the US, as far as I know, the 3.75 is something which people can grab on, and it carries some kind of a news power, so people would start to buy Cardano because now they can get some kind of a reward, and that is obviously good, and I like that. Now what I mentioned before, that the team is a bit slow and sluggish, it's also proven by Charles Hoskinson's tweets. He admitted that he was wrong about the dApp rollout, because in 2020 he tweeted that thousands and thousands of dApps will be on Cardano, but the fact is that they only have hundreds. Now let's go forward and see, is this a good buy or not? Usually, as I say, I don't buy in when something pumps, and I do think that Cardano will at least retest. Now if something comes in as big mentions in in the global blockchain conference which happened, and the Cardano CEO was speaking, and I think that was the time when Cardano started to pump. Maybe he shared some kind of information which made people really start buying up all the coins. For me, this is not really convincing just yet, and since I don't like to buy on promises, I will just say that if Cardano goes down back again and confirms this, and I see a proper bottoming out and going up, I will say that this might be a good investment, and I would really consider buying back my coins, because yes, Cardano is a good project and the way it is handled is not the best, and I hope that the team will speed up, put themselves in the next gear, and they catch up, because they have a lot of delay comparing to other projects. And I'm not gonna call any project Cardano or Ethereum killer, because I think that we need all of them to be successful. We need all of the projects to be successful in order to get to the mainstream, because one project's success, as Benmingus said, is all projects' success. If you go out and check what smartphones people have, they don't have the same. Everyone has some kind of different. Yes, there are some monopoles, there are some bigger and smaller companies, but everyone has a smartphone, and a very few people, maybe the older generation, has the button phone. Therefore, with this analogy, we can say that the crypto as a mainstream needs to grow, needs to be adapted by more and more people, and all of the projects will be able to rise, because the number of people who are using crypto is just a very small percentage from the population, and we need to reach to billions of people. Millions is not really enough. I was Sabi, thank you for watching, hope you liked the content. If you did, smash the like button, and I see you tomorrow.